are halfway through the program, or today we'll be crossing the halfway point. So thank you for joining live. And for those who are watching the recording, thank you for joining as well. So as I was telling early on, all the videos, if you missed it, is posted here. Because this is a beta version of what we have developed, I just want you to do a positive, negative, improvement, feedbacks, whatever is it, please to log in. All the way from day 1 to day 10, videos should be posted here with a short message. That's it. Don't forget to breathe, because I don't breathe often, and it's only sessions like this that makes me breathe. So continue to breathe, continue to gradually improve your inhaling and exhaling. That's the thing. If over 21 days you can nail it, that will be great. So we are in day 11. So I'm not going to go through all these things because we already spent a lot of time on that. Last week, we started to move tactical. We moved from mindset, and we know, you know what, something needs to be changed. Something needs to be improved. Something needs to be stopped. We worked through first week. Second week, we started to build some tactics. We started to put some activities around, okay, build our own scorecard. How are we communicating with people? You know, who are the people in our life? And so. So we started to do that one. And finally, where we landed was we listed our activities and then we prioritized our activities. So today, we will be taking all these things and we will be starting to structure our life going forward. So, pleased to announce the time system. So, time system is something that I always need to remind myself, because it takes a long time to practice your own time system, because it's if you allow every day to be the same, then every day output will be the same. If you do the same activities like, okay, today morning, I'm going to do all my to-do list. At the end of the day, I'm going to complete half of my to-do list, and I'm going to take it the next day, and I'm going to take it the next day. That's not how you operate your life, right? There are 3 things which I focus on. In the past year or two, post-COVID, things have gone slightly up in the air, but I'm trying to get back control. I've been very honest with you. I'm trying to get back control on this. But ideally, when we start to build our own time block, this is how I want you to structure your life going forward. Free time, focus time, and buffer time. You have 24 hours, right? 24 hours. And how are you going to do free time? Normally, the way it works is free time is we keep the weekend for free time, right? We just try not to check, but we still check LinkedIn, or we still check our emails, or we do check something related to what we are doing, but that's not really free time. But anyway, that's why I normally do free time. Focus time and buffer time is something that swings between your day-to-day tasks, right? So from now on, we are going to promise ourselves that, you know what, I'm going to tell myself, this is my focus time. This is my buffer time. This is my free time, and I'm going to act accordingly. Once you start to act accordingly, then people around you will also start to act around you, right? So remember, you already have tasks that says irritating, or things that I don't want to do, and things that are okay to do, and things that are fascinating to do. As you gather your courage to stop doing things which are irritating, it's the irritating task still needs to do, we still need to exist. But if you try to put all the irritating, okay, and the fascinating things all in one day, you are not going to enjoy either the fascinating thing, most probably you'll be irritated by the irritating things and also by the okay thing. So that's the principle behind it. So free time. Free time is the very first thing. When I do my yearly calendar, the first thing I do is I block my free time. Right? People talk about goals, annual goals. I just go and decide approximately when am I going to take holidays, and I'll block it in my calendar rather than to just wait for some work to complete and I just take my holiday. If you have children, then you will know that there are half-term holidays, there are annual holidays, or the year-end holidays, etc. So you just work around it, right? It gives you a structure. Around February time, Easter break, April time, or around May time, a 1 week break, or around another time, July, August, then around again, October time, then again around Christmas time. So you at least have 6 breaks, but otherwise you can still work through on any other day. So it's important to have your free time sorted out. But free time, as the definition says, it's a 24-hour period From midnight to midnight, when you do not engage in any business activities, business or work or anything, right? You switch off, you do switch off. Because when I do monastic retreat, when you enter the retreat, you give your phone away and you are only given one cloth to change, which means, it's fine. You are just entering the world. And for 5 days, it's you and the nature, and that's it. That's what I'm talking about. No disturbance. When you pick up your phone, it's not like checking news, checking this, just your time. It's very, very hard, and you need to put yourself in that sort of situations to really enjoy free time. But once you enjoy free time, you'll be surprised. That's where you will be starting to get some amazing ideas. The most free time is where you get amazing ideas, where it will be really, really great stuff happens there. But that's it. So remember, that's your free time. You do not, it's very simple terms. It's about rejuvenation, right? So you don't want half rejuvenation. But I know when you come out from your free time to your focus time, or the next day you enter from a monastic retreat, it goes crazy, right? That's fine. But you had that 4 or 5 days. The purpose of really engaging in free time is to truly get away and recharge. As I mentioned, that's what we want to do. But the challenge that I'm going to give you is on a date, yes, free time could be just days, right? It's not Saturday, Sunday. I just want you to genuinely block an hour or at least 2 hours, maybe one on Monday, Tuesday, one around Thursday, Wednesday, or at least 3 hours in weekdays between Monday to Friday as your free time. You switch off your phone and you just do what you like. Go for a walk, go for a meal, don't do anything. I just want you to get to the practice of allocating free time, not on the weekend, but on your weekday. It's very, very, very important. Friday, Monday, Tuesday, you pick up your time, and that's your free time. And you are going to block the time to only think about a fascinating task. Honestly, you should not do anything. But I understand that's impossible. You have to do something. Include your fascinating tasks around this free time, right? Pick up 1 or 2 of your fascinating tasks, and you are going to keep this free time just for that. It's free time means it's away from business. That's it. Anything else is a free time. I just want you to block the specific time for fascinating task. Rather than you just have your to-do list and do everything, you're going to create your free time, and you're going to honestly block that free time. You're going to focus only on your fascinating task. Step 1, focus time. As an entrepreneur, I need to force myself to just say, hey, you know what? I need to spend. You can't do sales all the time, and you can't actually meet clients all the time. You can't submit tenders all the time. But in those 5 days, or 7 days actually, Saturday, Sunday, if you assume it's also a weekday, and if you take, if you have complete control of your life, then nobody stops you from taking Tuesday, Wednesday off and working Saturday, Sunday. Because it's your company, you set your rules, and it's your way of working, you set your rules. But ideally, in focus time, you should spend at least 1.5 days, at least 15 hours in focus days, 15 hours, 1.5 days to 2 days in focus hours. Focus hours requires a lot of prep. 12 to 15 hours is minimum. What focus hours is, you're not taking it blind. You should have clearly, okay, these are the jobs that I'm going to apply. These are the clients I'm going to talk. This is going to be the script that I'm going to have before I talk. These are the emails I'm going to send, right? These are all the calls I'm going to make. It's all done. So simply you're doing activities and activities. I used to keep Tuesday all day and Wednesday afternoon as my focus days. What that means is when you start to send emails after emails or calls after calls, if you schedule all the calls, catch-up calls with your clients on one day, you'll be empowered. You will be amazed how productive, how energetic you become, because you're doing the same task or similar type of task all day, rather than dip in, dip out, check emails, write a script, come back, do some proposal, and make a call. No, you are focused on this one thing, right? Focus time is a day where 80% of your time is spent on focus activities, right? It will be amazing. And I know the trouble is, if you don't do that, as I told, there'll be a lot of distractions. And unfortunately, the inability to focus means you'll be less productive, which means you'll be far less from your potential. It's very, very hard to do it. And I know people who do it, they have few years in the journey to bring the discipline, because this is beyond you. If suddenly a client calls you, suddenly your colleague calls you, and there is something, that's it, everything goes curveball, right? But when you start to decide what fascinates you and what are the okay tasks, when you delegate as much stuff as possible, which is irritating tasks, this is not hard. Yes, it's tough, but it's possible. So I just want you to block in your diary what could be your focus days: Tuesdays, Wednesdays, ideally. Um, and no, mostly because Monday morning, don't do that, and Monday afternoon, I wouldn't as well. It's if it's internal, yes, but if it's related to any clients or colleagues or anything else, you might not be getting the best out of them. Remember, they are trying to squeeze as much stuff as possible between Tuesday to Thursday, Monday to Friday. They normally keep it to themselves. So your focus time, you can keep this as your thinking time. Monday morning, I always keep it. Today morning, it was thinking time. Thinking time is okay. Always a why questions comes to mind. These are my 3 priorities for this week, for this quarter. Why? I question myself, is it time for me to do this, do that? Yeah, it gives me some clarity, some thinking. So do your keep as possible, do your thinking time, that's your focus time. And then anything else that you're going to go through that, you can add it part of your focus time. Again, what you do with your focus time is totally up to you. I'm not going to be prescriptive and say this is what you're going to do. What's your okay task and what's your fascinating task? Starts with a fascinating task. It should be on your free thing. But sometimes anything that you want to do with okay tasks and also something with fascinating tasks can also be part of this. Buffer time. Obviously, we can't run away from the world, right? We still have to do what we need to do. So the buffer time is where we will be actually doing anything. So planning for your focus days, planning for your free days, your emails, your basic stuff, paying bills, doing checkups, finding anything, everything. It all comes in here. All the necessities, everything goes in here, right? So, and some of your irritating task also goes in here. If you have a high level, I just want you to, there is no exercise around today, but I just want you to look into calendar for the next 2-3 minutes and find some blocks. When are you going to have your free time? When are you going to have your focus time? When are you going to have your buffer time? Remember, in focus time, you're going to sit and do the planning. It should all be done. You're only doing the activities there, right? So they're used for buffer days, staff meetings, any personal appointments, preparatory work for clients, and all other routine tasks, cooking, cleaning, washing, ironing, driving to do something, it's all comes in here. So you're preparing. So ideally, the way it works is you at least needs to give yourself out of 7 days, at least half a day to one day, nothing, just for you. And then 1.5 days to 2 days for focus days and 3 to 4 days for your buffer days. So those are the days, but you could obviously, as I mentioned, can club everything together and call yourself to start with. Next 3 hours is going to be focus time for me, and next 1 hour is going to be free time. You won't get much out of it, but at least as a starting point, make that conscious decision of focus time 3 hours, buffer time 2 hours today, and then free time today is 1 hour. So you have this 7 hours. So I just want you to look into your calendar and try to block. I'll give you 4 minutes. Try to block Monday to Friday. What could be your focus time? What could be your buffer time and related stuff? Leave the to 3 minutes. There's some music in the background. Perfect. So I hope you made a start and you were able to block again. No, please to think carefully about this. What is my focus time? What is my buffer time? And what is your free time? Having conscious awareness of now I'm going to focus, now I'm going to do free time, and now I'm going to buffer means, okay, it could go zigzag. I'm fairly okay with that. Means you will be on a much stronger position. Okay. And tomorrow we'll be continuing with this, to see how we can, but if possible from today to tomorrow, add your okay task, irritating task to buffer days, any good okay task, add it to your focus days, and any fascinating task, try to add it to your focused, so your free days, if it's something, because it should be definitely outside the business. And if it's related to business, but you still enjoy your fascinating task, add it to your focus days. So non-business fascinating things goes to free days, business fascinating things goes to focus days, and okay tasks goes into focus days, irritating task and the okay task which you really don't like goes into the buffer days. Plan it around it. What are the different activities, and add it within your time. Preferably you need to switch off as days, but I know it might not be possible. At least have focus times, and we will continue tomorrow. So until then, thank you, and let's now move into our daily meditation. Thanks a lot. Right.
Welcome. Start by finding yourself a safe, comfortable position, sitting or lying down, whichever is most comfortable for you. When you are ready and settled, just allow your eyes to gently close. Allow your focus to turn inwards to your breathing, to the rise and fall of your torso, with each breath in and each breath out. Allow your breathing to flow naturally at a comfortable pace. As you listen to my voice, allow yourself to sink deeper and deeper into a warm, relaxed state. And as you inhale, visualize yourself drawing in vast amounts of positive energy, giving permission for this energy to fully surround your entire being, to heal and soothe every part of you. As you take this time to relax, heal, and replenish your energy. Take a deep breath in, fully expanding your lungs and chest, feeling it all the way down to your belly, and then slowly let it all out. Feel your body become heavy as you relax every muscle and every fiber. Feel the positive energy breathe in, enveloping you, relaxing everything, feeling full, loose, and happy. Visualize yourself now slowly walking through a large field of tall grass. On a warm summer's day, barefoot, you can feel the soft ground beneath your feet. Flattening the grass as you slowly stroll through the field. With all the time in the world, nowhere to be, just spending time with yourself, recharging, replenishing, and taking time for your own well-being. Feel the rays of sun as they kiss your skin, the gentle breeze keeping you cool. Hear the birds chirping happily, and notice the soft white clouds as they pass quietly overhead. As you reach the end of the long grass, you begin to hear the sound of trickling water. And as you draw closer, you see a small, relaxing stream. Beautiful golden sand either side. Smooth pebbles and rocks within the water. Everything is still and perfect. Relaxing, yet energizing your soul. You see a blanket lying on the warm golden sand and decide to lie down and watch the white fluffy clouds as they pass high above. This place is your place, perfectly safe, with absolutely no one else around. Breathe in this atmosphere, so relaxing, calming. Feel it healing your soul, surrounded by positive and happy energy. Feel your body melt with relaxing, healing energy. Take time to notice just how relaxed you have become, how positive and happy your mind is right now. Nothing else matters. This time is for you and you alone. You deserve it. You are an amazing person, and you deserve every bit of luck in your life. The things you have been through have made you strong and resilient. You can handle anything that life brings your way. You are learning new ways of thinking, which are making your personality shine through and stand out. You are lovable and are capable of showing love to others. Your energy is infectious, making you fun to be around. You are a great example to other people. Your confidence is growing, and you have become reliable and dependable. Your kind soul radiates happiness and makes others want to be around you. You are beautiful inside and out. Don't ever forget who you are. Take a moment now to stay with your breathing, observing your in-breath and your out-breath, and the short pauses between each. Allow the positivity to fully surround you. Feel the joyful feeling building up inside of you, feeling happier and happier with each breath in and out. Nothing but positive energy. Be thankful to be alive. Be thankful to be you. As this meditation comes to a close, take a deep breath in and then slowly let it all out. Allow your eyes to open, smile, and remember that each day is a blessing to be alive.
Okay, that's the end of day 11. Today we focused on time system, free time, focus time, buffer time. Think about it, bring it into your irritating task, the ABC model that we talked about, irritating, okay, and also fascinating. We'll dig deeper on that as we progress this week. But thank you. Have a good day. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care.